insecurity persists for more than 1 minute. I mean, 1 day, then there is a why. We should find out from government that Abacha did not say that. That's what this person is trying to say. Okay. Aside that, someone is saying here, he said the northern elites that started the terrorism failed to understand what the Niger Delta militants to what terrorism is all about. Today, they can no longer ask them to go back to where they are coming from because they are still keeping agreements that they have with various groups of terrorists. Chinemere from Agbara sent that message. Okay, let's look at it again. One certain day, the declaration of the Islamic State of Nigeria will manifest. Now they want to move to Yoruba land. Okay, let's leave all of those messages and go to fresh ones. Fresh ones now. Help us in Nigeria, please. Whatever you're doing, do it well, please. I need someone to. Okay, it's all right. Thank you. I want to discuss the media houses, whether print or electronic, for trumpeting the issue of 2027 in the midst of hardship in all fronts. Have the media people told them to interrogate them about the feeling of Nigerians? The media should deem the issue of the 2027 and place in the front burner the suffering of Nigerians. Anibet Harry from Egbeda sent that message. And then Nigerian politicians often act as if this life is the only one that matters. However, there is an afterlife where we will be held, well, where we will all be held accountable for our actions. God's mercy allows for repentance, and He will give ample time for reflection and change. But when the time of reckoning comes for Nigerian politicians, no amount of power or influence will be able to save them from divine judgment. Abiden is sending that message from Bagada. And then this person, what's your name? Billy from Ikotun is saying Nigeria hasn't had one chance of APC government. Nothing at all is working in Nigeria presently. We shall all come together to chase them away from this country completely. Please, Nigerians, unite to salvage this country from, these, what do you call it? You're repeating messages. Why now? Billy. All right. Good morning. You are doing a great job. Senator Mbata might be a good person for Haneze. What about his people that assumed the name Igbo? These people hated Igbos. I wonder how he is going to convince them. Then people, what are you trying to say? Or, okay, people or groups asking people to reject APC 2027 should first of all call for electoral reform. If this is not done, those who did election malpractice in 2023, they bully people that's not APC. We're justice for the people. Some of them were dismembered. Some, okay. Okay. Zamfara bandits can be defeated by 50 APC by Matawale. What this means is that he should be given money to buy 50 APC. On criticizing Tinubu, what's wrong in criticizing Tinubu? The Tinubu and his comrades not criticize Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, or is Tinubu democracy different from PDP? Now, on insecurity, what is the value of a Nigerian citizen's life, and will there ever be a day in Nigeria without innocent citizens being killed by non-state actors while the government in power is busy capturing state and planning for 2027? From Francis, Command Road, Iyanepaja, Lagos, sent that message. Okay, I will, of course, read more, and then I'll begin to reel out some of the stories that I have for you today. All right, some of the stories I couldn't touch earlier this morning. Someone is saying, Anthony from Idimu is saying the president has a famous stigma on his fila. That is a cap, which is a shackle. Please, what does shackles represent? Slavery, oppression, and weaponization of poverty. Thank you, Anthony from Idimu. Well, Good morning, Nigeria. My name is Matthew Wiener from Songo in Ogun State. My little contribution for what is going on in this country now. We Nigerians should wake up now and fight for our rights, not hope on 2027. 2027 is a future matter. We don't know tomorrow. Hunger, it's a hunger full everywhere. Killing and kidnapping. We have a president and he's coming. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, if you're sending anything, let it be readable now. Come on, I beg you. Let me read out some stories and then read your messages and then take your calls. Let me start with for defense. Bail of Matawali appeared to defend for defense. Bail of Matawali appeared to defend the ministry's budget for 2025. Earlier, the minister, had lamented the inadequacy of the funds provided by the ministry in the 2022 budget proposal. Matawali said that the sum of 50 billion naira allocated for the ministry in the 2025 budget, was inadequate and appealed for. He also assured that with adequate funding, the problem of banditry will be addressed. In 2 months. That was what funding the problem of banditry will be addressed in 2 months. That was what he said. Adding to the 50 billion naira. The thing is, yes, the money is really little. 50 billion naira to fight insurgency, but for some, it's big enough for these guys to fight. Let them use the one we have first and let's see how far. And for some, they might not use that money they might channel it to something else. It might be used for something else. And that's why some persons are saying. But it's your opinion though. Let me delve into something really different, all right? And so when I get to open up the studio lines, we have a whole lot to talk about. Now, the untamed inflation matter. Nigerian workers are asking for something. Nigerian workers are asking for something. Now, the Nigerian workers have again demanded at least 50% wage increase from this administration to cushion the impact of the country's untamed inflation. The demand was re-echoed in an interview, just yesterday by a senior executive of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, who preferred anonymity. The wage rise demand comes barely 6 months after the minimum wage increase in July 2024. So Nigerian workers are now saying a double of that money will be enough. Yeah. Let's double the amount we have on ground. 70, 80K and all of that is not enough. We need to double it. Double. That's what Nigerian workers are saying. But then you recall government is now saying it's going to do something, as soon as possible. It's going to look at the minimum wage. In fact, it's going to be, is it every year? It'll be every 2 years. That's what government is saying. And then recall that we discussed the issue of Simon and the arrest of Finland-based Biafra agitator Simon Ekpa. It was disclosed by the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, while appearing before the House of Representatives Committee on Defense to defend the 2025 budget on Tuesday. That was yesterday. Musa also disclosed that the seat at home is gradually fading away with Ekpa's arrest, adding that Operation Udoka by the defense headquarters is restoring peace in the southeast. In his words, he said that with the arrest of Simon Ekpa, it has greatly reduced the tension. Also with Operation Udoka, we are also doing that, picking up most of the leadership that are there, taking them out, and then making sure that the place is peaceful. The seat at home on Monday is gradually diminishing. We are also working with the political leaders there because we understand, as I said always, that we need to have local support because without it, it's difficult. The terrain is very challenging, so we need to work together. It is improving. Those are his words. Yeah, the army chief also stated that there was relative peace during the Christmas holiday period due to the proactive measures of security agents. Musa maintained that the military is committed to non-kinetic measures of addressing the security problem. So that's what Musa is saying. But from feelers, some persons say here That is not true. It's not true. There are still killings in the southeast. But then, again, he is saying that with this arrest of Simon Ekpa, it has reduced. It hasn't stopped. Okay? It has drastically reduced. It has drastically reduced. Now, I also told you that the Abia State Governor, Alex Oti, has said that his interest and that of his fellow governors from the states that make up the Ohanes and Digbo is the development and unity of the people. Governor Oti spoke at in his house in Isia Alangwa, South Local Government Area, when he received the newly elected President General of Ohanes and Digbo worldwide, Senator John Azutambata, and the Deputy National President Prince Oke Nwanobi. You know, they visited to express their personal gratitude to him for his support and that of other governors, which facilitated their emergence in the recently conducted Ohanes and Digbo election. Yeah, Oti expressed confidence in the new President General's ability to succeed based on his capacity and track records. All right, I think I also mentioned that earlier this morning. And then as regards the CUPP, they have actually raised concerns over 2025 budget. I'll break that story down for you. The coalition of United Political Parties, CUPP, has enjoined the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's led administration to ensure that the 2025 budget is aligned with the country's development goals. CUPP, in a letter by its secretary, Peter Ame, also urged the government to ensure that resources are allocated in a way that maximizes impact. Yeah. Coalition of United Political Parties, CUPP, raises concern over 2025 budget. Okay? Now, this morning I also mentioned, just want to remind you some of these stories quickly. This morning I also mentioned that CUPP is telling Nigerians to reject APC in 2027. Yeah. They've appealed to Nigerians to reject the All Progressives Congress APC at the poll come 2027, saying that the administration has failed to address the menace of insecurity over the years. The CUPP specifically frowned at the federal government's perceived failure to address the nation's security challenges, which he said has become a source of concern to citizens as well as local and foreign investors. Spokesperson of the CUPP, Mark Adebayo, said that the commendation follows the recent massacre of 40 farmers in Borno State by the Islamic State West African province ISWAP on January 12th. Okay, and then they are saying reject APC in 2027. Is it about rejection? Okay, but that is what the CUPP is saying. And let's get to Lagos now. I did not mention it this morning. Let's get back to Lagos and let me give you something really, really interesting. Is as regards Sheyi Tinubu, a group of Lagos natives. Let me calm down and give you this gist. A group of Lagos natives, the Renaissance Patriots Foundation, yesterday faulted the remarks made by the Minister of Youth Development, Mr. Ayodele Olawande, claiming that Sheyi Tinubu is fit to lead Lagos in 2027. In a statement by its media office, the group described the statement by the minister as careless, adding that it is not a representation of the people of Lagos State. Lagos State, is it true? He said that is not a true representation of the people of Lagos State. They are not aware. They are not aware. They don't want to hear. They don't want to know. Now, let me quote him. He said, "Our attention has been drawn once again to a media interview granted recently by the Minister of Youth, claiming that Sheyi Tinubu is fit to lead Lagos State. We condemn the careless statement made by the Minister of Youth, and we regard it as his own and not a representation of the people of Lagos State across the 5 divisions of Lagos State. Now, the 5 divisions of Lagos State are Ekpe, Lagos, Badagry, Ikeja, and Ikorodu divisions of the state. He said, we know as a fact that Mr. Sheyi Tinubu as much mouthed is not from any of the divisions in Lagos State. Mr. Sheyi can't lay claim to either Ekpe, Badagry, Lagos division, Ikeja, or Ikorodu division of Lagos State. To state it clearly, Mr. Sheyi Tinubu is not from Lagos State. It's getting interesting. I would love to quote him again. Let me go back to his quote. Let me go back to exactly how he puts it. Yeah. The cocoa is that for 2027 Lagos Guba polls, they're saying that there is no vacancy for Sheyi Tinubu. There's a group that is replying the minister. All right. I want to quote the group again. He said, we know as a fact that Mr. Sheyi Tinubu has much, has as much, mouth to talk. They know as a matter of fact that Mr. Sheyi Tinubu as much mouthed is not from any of the divisions in Lagos State. Mr. Sheyi can't lay claim that Ekpe, Badagry, Lagos division, Ikeja, or Ikorodu division of Lagos State. To state it clearly now, Mr. Sheyi Tinubu is not from Lagos State. We have said it timelessly that any state in Nigeria who is proud of Sheyi Tinubu and any of his benevolent attributes can make requests of him to govern them. But as youths in Lagos State who have the capacity to govern themselves, we say no to Mr. Sheyi Tinubu. And the simple meaning of that is that we can govern ourselves and not in need of any outsider to lead us. That's what he's saying. And he went for that to say, we know that some leaders have sold us out to the government of the day. They are equally ready to sell us more. While we know that they are free to seek bread and butter for themselves, we say no to their further attempt to sell Lagos State to Mr. Sheyi Tinubu. We want to use this opportunity to remind Sheyi Tinubu not to fall for the deceit of those pushing him to contest. We also wish to remind him that Lagos is not like before when our fathers sold the state to government of the day. This time around, as vibrant youths of the state, we will resist any attempt to force Mr. Sheyi Tinubu on us as governor of our dear state. That is what, they said. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Yeah, it's becoming very, very serious. Yeah? Beautiful. It's becoming serious. Very, very serious. But then the information there is that there is no seat, there is no vacancy for Sheyi Tinubu. I know it's going to be serious. In fact, much, much more serious. Much more serious. But we're going to watch what will happen in the coming days, or coming weeks, or coming months. Yeah. I know for sure. So everyone, let's look at some of these stories together. All right? Let's look at some of these stories together. Don't forget, I mentioned that Nigeria's crude oil revenue rose to about 50.88 trillion naira in 2024, according to findings by journalists. It was revealed. Data obtained from the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, an agency of the federal government, confirmed that Nigeria produced a total of what's that now? 408,680,457 barrels of crude oil in 2024. That figure cannot confuse me. It's confused. It cannot confuse me. Cannot confuse me. Okay, now January 9, 2025 report by Statistical Research Development, a global statistical firm, showed that the average price of crude in 2024 was $80.53 per barrel. What I'm just trying to, the information I'm trying to give is that Nigeria earned 50 trillion naira from crude oil in 2024. And I ask a question: why are we still borrowing? What is the essence of borrowing? If we can make this amount of money in 1 year, then we don't have a reason to be poor in this country. But then there are several questions, to ask, and questions begging for possible answers. Everyone, this is VOP 90.3 FM. Let me get to open up the studio lines now so we can talk, all right? Let's have a conversation, a beautiful conversation all together. But then you will do well to call the number 0700 903 903 903. Again, 0700 903 903 903. If you want to reach me via WhatsApp, just call the number 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. I beg you, move away from your radio set. I would always say just about 60 seconds for you. Be careful what you say on the national radio. In other words, be very, very civil. Okay? Thank you so much. I'll take your calls just right after this. I will be right back. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude.
Happy New Year from Polaris Bank, the digital bank of the year. We thank all our customers for your patronage and support last year. May 2025 mark a year of fulfilled dreams for you and yours. Download Volt from Google Play Store or iOS App Store today to get your year started.
Please note, the views and opinions expressed on this program solely those of the individual contributors and do not necessarily represent the official views of the Voice of the People 90.3 FM, Lagos. We do not endorse or take responsibility for any content shared by our followers. All third party
903 903 903 081 717 56338. Let's go there quickly. Hello?
Hello, Ikame Jude.
Yes, beautiful morning to you.
Good morning, Ikame Jude.
Good morning.
Honestly, this Chooks from Igomu.
Chooks from where?
Igomu, Lagos. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
I really want to ask a simple question. Ozin Tinubu. What is this group for? Is it the same big group that have that is saying they are no longer selling themselves? Who is Tinubu is not from Lagos? So where is his father from? Is his father the Tinubu is not from Lagos? So are they not the same big group that their son is not from the 5th division of Lagos State? Definitely his father is not from the same division of Lagos State. How are they coming out to? Is he trying to pick out the approval of whoever that flew the Lagos before? So my question is, please analyze this set of group that is telling us that this Tinubu is not from Lagos State. Thank you. That is my question. So I love to hear. Listen.
All right. Let's listen to. Let's get some other contributions. All right. Yeah. Let's get some other contributions. one thing you should know is that some persons are aggrieved, whether you like it or not. They are aggrieved. They're not happy. They're not happy. Even then, I guess you've heard people say that the president also is not a Lagosian. But then people talk about this clause of, okay, if you've been in Lagos for a couple of years, there was this issue came up that time. If you've been in Lagos for some years, you have the right to vote and be voted for. That was what they said then. But maybe right now they've. Let me put that aside. Let me get your opinion first. That's it. Hello. Okay. 0700 903 903 903. It's all about Lagos, and it's gonna be really, really serious the way things are going. It's gonna be very, very serious. 0700 903 903 903. Okay, let me get back to. I promised I was going to read all of your messages, though. Okay, so let me also touch on them. Let me touch on your messages back to back. All right, is that fine? Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Kamiji there.
Good morning. Wish you same. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Mazi Obinna. I'm calling from Otuda, Papa.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't mind the people coming out with Tinubu is not
your network. So sorry about that. Someone is saying that, okay, let me see if I can read some messages now. I was reliably informed that Mike Okiro is Ohaji in Imo State, but enrolled in Nigerian police through River State allocation. Mayor from Ikotuegbe. I'm not aware of that. Seriously. If I have that information, I'll give you. But for now, I'm not aware of that. You can as well send me a WhatsApp message, right? Good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Oh, okay. Don't worry. If you cannot reach me, just send a message to me. Okay? Yeah, just send a WhatsApp message and I'll read it out. It's almost the same thing. The only thing is that you hear my voice, not yours. But it's just, almost the same thing. Just call the number 0700 903 903 903 or send a WhatsApp message to me via the number 081 717 56338. Okay? 081 717. Security, hunger in the land. People are dying every day by day. Now, we are talking of 2027 election. Which way Nigeria? Tochukwu Ibezim from Egbeda Akunjo sent that message. Want laws to work. Government is supposed to be an example. If government is there building strong men instead of strong institution, an institution where some people are bigger than the law by asking you who you are. Government and its agents should also obey the laws of the land without being selective. Chinemere from Agbara, where are you talking from? I don't understand this message. It's way from what we're talking about. We need the help of Bakassi boys of those days to come back with the strong spiritual backing of Amadioha. I tell you, all these evil boys will be found and brought to justice. Ezekiel from Bagada. Good morning once again. Okay. The budgets are presented late for reviews when the reviewers are already hungry and in a hurry to buy food to eat. The budget implementations after passed into acts are delayed so that monies are shared at the close of the years. This is because monies appropriated never runs to the treasury, and since the intent is not to carry out any project but to loot monies, the budget implementations are poor. Therefore, it is shameful, an annual ritual. Tochukwu Adele Thompson from Obanikoro. Thank you, Tochukwu. This is just one group talking. What are many others saying? Is it Sheyi that was seen playing with the birds of a so-called Oba in Lagos? That they are saying or thinking he wouldn't contest or get validation of some traditional elements in Lagos, even if the man is not an indigenous of the state? Everyone has a price. Some would rant, put money in their mouth, and they would shut up. Indigents of Lagos who rejected GRV, calling him Omoibo, only to pick another candidate who has the backing of a man who was once governor of a non-indigenous of Lagos. And now they wake up. And now they break for their eyes. I be the son are from Mozambique. Make them they whine themselves. They should continue borrowing or bowing and serving one family like slaves because of lack of knowledge. Okay? That's what you're saying, right? Okay. Even if they double that money to fight insecurity without the political will to do so and proper sensitization of the military, it will not be enough to fight insurgency in Nigeria. Vincent from Mushin, he said these bandits have serious sympathizers in government and the army. That's why these bandits are brazenly operating in the country. What's your name? Vincent. Thank you so much. What type of government is it that anybody will want to support or vote out APC without reservation? Peter Obi is our next president by the grace of God. Billy from Ikotun. Are we now people without conscience allowing APC to destroy Nigeria like this? Let's do the needful before it is too late. That's Billy still talking there. Okay, let's leave Billy now and hear what Henry Richards from Ijesha has got to say concerning the threats on His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. Please, I really want to beg His Excellency to please remain strong. Mr. Felix Moka is only used as a distraction. That's not what we're talking about, sir. That's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. Good morning, Olami Lekon from Barua. We keep deceiving ourselves as if we have government for the people. Businessmen in power transacting business with people's blood. Nigeria is a scam to enrich themselves. Okay. Those against Obasa are still supporting Sheyi Tinubu. What do you call that? I don't want to mention that name. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Let's see if we can take some calls now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Today.
Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm greeting.
Good morning, I can hear you. Talk to us.
This is the truth is bitter.
Okay. Spill it.
Lagosians, they sold their birthright since many years ago. And it will be difficult for them to collect it back. That's number one. They sold their birthright because of money. Number two, I just want you to correct me. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yesterday, your popular program that Precious normally anchored, is it a repeated program or a press broadcast?
Okay.
That's number two.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, concerning this country, all institutions are 99% corrupt. That's the situation we are in this country. Especially if the electoral is not reformed to suit the populace, whatever alignment or whatever they may form, if the electoral people, especially the judiciary and the INEC, they are the one who put us into this mess. And concerning the insecurity, the government, because of the corruption inside it, that's why we are finding it difficult to conquer those people. So this is my take, Judy, concerning the broadcast of yesterday.
Yeah, it's a
I
repeat broadcast.
suspected.
Repeat broadcast.
So it's
Mm.
because I work in a radio station, former WNTV, WNBS.
90.3 FM. All right. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Alaji Bayo on the line.
Yeah, move away from your radio set now.
Okay. In case of the matter, this defense minister Matawale, he said he wants to purchase bulletproof to face the bandits. How many barracks do you have in the whole country? And each of the barracks, they have bulletproof gear, vehicle. Why not use those vehicles to face the Boko Haram for 2 months? He promised us. Until he now says he's going to purchase another new bulletproof. So they are not justified with what they are doing. He has been there for over 1 year as a minister now. He cannot face the Boko Haram, and they challenged him when he was the governor in Zamfara State. That is the head of he give amnesty to the Boko Haram and so on. But now he's coming out that he can finish Boko Haram within 2 months. That until they increase the money. So why is it now coming out? We have enough bulletproof in Nigeria today. They can make use of it instead of purchasing another one now. Let them service them and take it to that place. So that they can use it between that 2 months to finish all the Boko Haram, whatever the bandits they have. So that's my own advice, because they are just playing with Nigeria people. So if there is any attack from any external now, the minister will say is going to purchase a vehicle, a bulletproof vehicle to face external. It's not done. It's not done. It's not. If you know what is telling Nigeria, it should go back and take over it. Whoever wants to approve our money to themselves.
Okay.
We have enough bulletproof in Nigeria. Let them practice it and make use of it. That's what I have for Nigeria.
Thank you.
Because the man can be get out of the country.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Now, before I start taking more of your calls, I have get someone here who is here to actually give you a reminder of something very important. Something most important. What did I say? Something very, very important. The year has just started. All right? It depends on what you want to do with your year. You start reaping the fruits thereof. It begins now. What you sow now. And so I have Victor here. Yeah. Victor is here to give you a reminder of that thing you should know. Victor, welcome.
All right. My name is Victor Osunwoke from Kudos Homes Limited. Victor from Kudos Homes Limited. Now, before I go into what I'm here for, I would like to appreciate every of our clients that has invested in us all through the year 2024. And this is 2025, and we have a lot of amazing offers for everyone that is planning to have a property itself. Now, let me tell you about the properties that we have around Nigeria. Here in Lagos, we have Kudos City, which is located in Agbowa, Ikorodu, and Kudos City is going for just 1.5 million naira. With just 1.5 million naira, you will own a plot of land in Kudos City, Agbowa, Ikorodu. And we also have Kudos Heritage. Kudos Heritage is located at Omuketu Ekpe, and Kudos Heritage is going for just, now Kudos Heritage has the phase 1 and 2, so the phase 1 is going for just 3.5 million naira, and we have Kudos Heritage phase 2, which is also going for, that one is going for 2.5 million naira. Both of them are located within Omuketu Ekpe in Lagos. And also we have Kudos Heights. Kudos Heights is also in Omuketu Ekpe, and Kudos Heights is going for just 3.5 million naira. So what are you waiting for? Look at these opportunities and start investing. Own a property. Then in Isiwo Ekpe, we have Kudos Town. Kudos Town is just going for 1.5 million naira per plot. Now the plot size are available in 500 square meters, and they are also available in 300 square meters. So with an initial deposit of 200,000, you can start and spread out your payment for 3 months. So we are making it flexible for everyone to own a property with Kudos Homes
Sorry,
Limited.
hold on. I want to repeat that particular side. I mean, this one you just mentioned. mentioned now.
Okay.
That's what I love most.
All
you
right.
know?
That's with 200,000 naira.
With 200K.
Yes. Initial deposit. That's the first payment you can make. So with 200,000 naira, you can start your payment and you spread the remaining payment for 3 months.
Okay.
Paying the same, that's paying the actual price of the land. If the price of the land is 1.5
Okay.
and you pay 200, you can spread the remaining balance
For
for
3
3
months.
months. That is what
Beautiful.
we're trying to say.
Beautiful.
So also in Asaba, Delta State, we have Fairview Estate Phase 2, which is currently selling for 2.5 million naira. It's located at Ibuzo main town, very close to the Asaba International Airport. So it's going for just 2.5 million naira. And it's also close to Nelson Mandela Gardens and the Asaba ShopRite. And we also have Kudos Heights, which is going for just 1.5 million naira. Now, Kudos Heights is opposite the Admiralty University. That is located in Ibuzo. So, what are you waiting for? You can also key into our Asaba investment. And also in Asaba, we have an estate that you can buy now, build now, start living. That's called Kudos Court. And Kudos Court is going for just 4.5 million naira. Now, before I go further, let me quickly call our phone number so that you can have the phone number.
Okay.
Now, the phone number to call is 0902
0902
99
99
17
17
579.
579.
Zero-
No. Wait.
All right.
Wait. You go slow them down like motor we don't spoil.
Okay. All right.
Where did they push? Go Ladipo. Yeah.
Okay, so let's push the motor slowly now.
Good.
So the number to call, take your pen now. The number to call is 0902
0902
99
99
17
17
579.
579.
So I believe you got the number now. So that,
I want you to go over those properties and the
All right.
prices again.
All right.
You know, why I'm saying this is because those who are listening to us, I really want to encourage them. You know, if you know if you buy to build, just buy them first.
buy for investment,
Just
buy
keep
and
them.
keep.
Buy, keep
you know,
them.
there's a saying that says you don't wait to buy land, you buy land and you wait. You know, when you buy land and wait, it's appreciating.
Of course.
And over time,
course.
what you bought it for, you discover that you have reaped
The
at
amount
least
where
some
you
percentage
go
in
buy
investment.
land this
Yes.
year, you know if you sell them the same amount by next year.
Next year, never.
It no be-
Kudos,
it no
Kudos,
possible.
Kudos Heritage started selling for 450,000. That is early last year.
You
But
see?
today it's going for 2.5 million naira. Now this is because we're processing the document, the CFO is in view, and
Okay.
all these are making the property to appreciate. So anybody that wants to invest can invest in it. Now
You
let
said the document.
yeah, the document that it comes with is the deed of assignment and the registered survey. You get those two documents when you make your payment for the property.
Okay.
And then let me quickly call our property in Enugu. In Enugu, we have Fairview Estate Phase 1, which is located at Udo Budo Nike, very close to the Akani Biam International Airport. That's the Enugu International Airport. And it's going for just 1.5 million naira.
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5 million naira in Enugu. Then we also have another one. That's the Fairview Estate Phase 2 in Amokwenike. And that one is going for just 2.5 million naira. It's close to the Nike Lake and it's a very good environment, a very good location. So any of these property are beautiful. Like I said, from Lagos, we have Kudos City, 1.5 million naira. We have Kudos Heritage Phase 1, which is going for 3.5 million naira. We have Kudos Heritage Phase 2, which is going for 2.5 million naira. We have Kudos Heights, which is going for 2.5 million naira. Now, all these ones are in Omuketu Ekpe in Lagos. We also have Kudos Town, which is located at Isiwo Ekpe, which is going for just 1.5 million naira. Then when you now come to Agbowa in Ikorodu, we have Kudos City, which is also going for 1.5 million naira. In Asaba, we have Fairview Estate Phase 1, Phase 2, which is going for 2.5 million naira. We have Kudos Heights, which is going for 1.5 million naira. And we have Kudos Courts, which is going for 4.5 million naira. You can build there today. And in Enugu, we have Fairview Estate Phase 1 for 1.5 million naira. Then the Phase 2 for 2.5 million naira.
Before you call your number now again,
Yes, sir.
I just want to say this for those listening. If you have any money tied on ground, just
Anywhere.
try and
Invest.
just put it somewhere.
Exactly.
Now, sometimes you can even show that you really need this property.
Yeah.
Call them first. Even if
Exactly.
you don't have the money now, you have something on ground, at hand.
Yes.
Just approach them. They will
Exactly.
tell you how to at least
How to go about
help
it.
you.
Yeah, guide you.
Guide you. That's the
Exactly,
word.
guide you.
Buy or get a land for
Authentic
yourself.
property,
All right?
yeah.
You need it. You
Yeah.
need it. This now January.
Exactly.
That'll be the same story we could talk by September. I'm telling you. So your number again, slowly.
Okay, the number again is 0902 99
99
17
17
579
579
0902
0902
99
99
17
17
579. Our office address is at 171 Egbeda Idimo Road, Abulo the bus stop, Egbeda, Lagos.
171
171 Egbeda Idimo Road, Abulo the bus stop, Egbeda, Lagos.
That's your office.
That's our office address. You can get us there anytime. We go for inspection every Thursdays and Saturday here in Lagos. Then in Asaba, we go for inspection every day. Then in Enugu, we go for inspection every day. So you can meet us anytime, visit our site anytime, so that you can see what you are investing your money into. That we encourage people to see, go for inspection, come and see what we are telling you about, so that you'll be happy you did so. You can follow us on social media at Kudos Homes Limited on Facebook, at Kudos Homes Limited on Instagram, and our website is www.kudoshomesLimited.
Before you go, the number, please.
The number
please,
again
for those
is
who are
0902
0902
99
99
17
17
579.
One more time.
0902 99 17 579.
Thank you so much.
Thank
kudos.
you so much.
Kudos.
Yeah, actualizing.
Yeah, kudos to those homes, right?
Exactly.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Yeah, let's come back home. Let's just come back home. What do we? Okay, let me see if I can take these message now. Good morning, Ikami Jude. Okay, I can tell you that the report on how much they made on crude sales is a serious propaganda. Why don't they give account of other profits they made from government agencies and parastatals? And why are they still borrowing and keep telling Nigerians to tighten their belts? Mark from Okota. Mark, thank you so much. I think you to an extent you're right. You're right. But my concern is the borrowings that we still do. 50 trillion in a year. And how much are we owing again? People will start asking, where is this money? Where is this money? What have we been doing with this money? Is the big question people are asking. Where is this money? Alex Solomon also sent a message. He's sending this from Isheri. He say, this is how it starts. Sheikh Tinubu is potentially built for failure as governor of Lagos State. Otherwise, how is he going to do well when he has no prior leadership knowledge or tendencies? You know, it says subsequently we should start from beginning or becoming a councillor instead of the exotic office of a governor. Thank you, Alex Solomon. He said he doesn't have any, leadership, knowledge or tendencies. So he should start from somewhere. Becoming a councillor would be a better idea instead of him just hitting the top like that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Jude. Ikami Jude.
I bring you good greetings.
God bless you.
Yeah. It's all right.
Are you laughing? I'm the only radio friend you have. I'm saying it authoritatively.
Oh, really? Oh,
yes.
It's okay. It's okay.
I just have other friends, but I'm the number one friend.
It's all right. No problem.
Among friends.
No problem.
God bless you.
No problem.
Yes. Coming to the issues at stake. Yes. Talking about the 50% increment, or that is the proposed 50% increment in our labor force. That is the wage they are having now. You know, the government and labor force talking about 50% increment. For me, I think that is they are not saying the right thing. The labor force should be thinking of more productivity and how they're making sure that they open the borders for food to come in, food and medication. And then also, at the same time, making sure that there's enough security for our farmers to produce. So that, because when you make an increment and there's no food, there's inflation. And it is the same labor force that will be crying that there's inflation, the government is not performing. So the government must be wary of this. They should be very careful. to make sure there's enough food in the country, for God's sake, food and medication. Then as for Tinubu, I think this is a pre-election matter. And the people that are saying it, I don't know whether they're in APC, that the youth of APC or opposition people. But I believe they are giving warning to Tinubu that even if he likes, let him contest, but that he's not an indigene of Lagos. It's a pre-election matter. But I believe that as long as, even if Tinubu wins that election, as he's going to win in 2027, he's also going to win it in the court. Because his father had been the governor of Lagos State for 8 years, and there was no criticism on that. So why now? Why are they not talking about Osun State? So please, they will lose that matter. It is a pre-election matter, but they will lose.
Okay, thank you.
The only thing is that let us be hopeful that it's coming out, because he may finally say he's not interested. So let us be wary of what you are saying. Thank you very much.
Okay, but yeah, like you said, he might just say he's not interested. But in this country, it's not possible. It's not possible. You know, she has neither said yes or no. It's just on a low somewhere. In the folding hands, they watch. You know, like say, now just to test waters. Now, in they do now. Politics is deep and very funny. Very, very funny, especially in a Nigerian context. Very deep and funny. Very funny. It's just relaxed and it's not saying he will, or I'm coming down to contest, or I will not. He's just, you know. But then they are shaking the area first. Let's see what happens. You know, this morning I was mentioning, I said some persons thought Ambode will come and finish, you know, what he started, at least to appease him, to tell him we are sorry, or to bring him back on track and everything, you know. But now his story is changing. People are still asking, where is Ambode? Where is Ambode? Has he been pushed aside completely? What's up with his political career? You know, he's supposed to, after, you know, governorship, he's supposed to be seen, you know, as a senator. He's supposed to become a senator in this country. But now, I don't say they don't shatter in dream. But I know that man is still somewhere doing something great. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Some persons are now saying that he's not a Lagosian. That agenda of Tinubu, not a Lagosian, is coming out to play, you know, with his son now. Naija. Good morning, sir. I'm Kufure Klester from Akwa Ibom, but currently based in Lagos State for over 33 years now. Whether Lagosians like it or not, Sheyi Tinubu will be their governor come 2027. First time testing from AJ City. I rest my case. Okay. Thank you so much for that message. So thank you. And Tie, is it Tie or Tay? What's this? What's the pronunciation of your name, really? I like it. But then he said, what does Matawale know about security? What jargons is he saying? A man who couldn't govern a state that has become the capital of terrorism and a breeding infested group filled with all sorts of criminal elements. A man who has been accused severally of sponsoring and aiding terrorists. Same man who an individual see fit to make Minister of Defense. If some snakes kill your birds in the cage and you make a bigger snake the security guard in your poultry out of your wisdom, well, I leave the rest for others to ponder on. All right. I think I get your point. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I try to tell people that as far as waiting people are supposed to be waiting, whether you will say yes or no. But if we say yes, he's going to be the next our governor for Lagos State. So make people know those whether are Lagosian, whether no big Lagosian. That kind of thing. Then they write for book. Because in fact, there are 8 years for this Lagos. And everybody when they talk that where then they when he rule for Lagos, he can't senator. Now they don't say in Pekin, no be Lagosian. Whether from I don't know the village you are call them. So that's my own contribution. This government they borrowed 50 trillion naira. That kind of money they had me to call. So for one,
it confuse you.
And it confused me because I know say that money, only that money. Only that money, you can take and rebuild even at one state. Everybody go say this. If you want to know what this government don't do, go to state. See what they take the money do. Tell me, no account, money for subsidy, nothing, have no security, nothing. May God help us. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning to you.
Judy, it's Judy. By thanking you for a job you are doing, you are trying to educate, to inform, and to entertain us.
Thank you.
Just want you, there was one time because I'm 247 to your station. I'm 247.
Okay.
There was a time they mentioned by one of our wise men in your station, Darlington, that the paid meter is free. He mentioned it that day. I went to NEPA office. They are not saying it's not free. I don't know who is telling the truth and who is telling the opposite. Telling the meter that the government that we go to NEPA office that they give us meter free of charge. Then the last one, which is concerning the nation, food is very difficult to get the 3 square meal. It's now 01 or 11 or 0, nothing at all. So I beg, if this government mercy, on the mercy, all the weary mercies, just to eat. We find it too difficult to eat. No money, no security, no light as I'm speaking. I just boxer, no nothing on me. Eat. The sun,
okay.
No better, and everything is on the eyesight. They should please.
All right.
Please, for God's sake.
Thank you. Thank you. I will just take one more call and fly out of this studio. But this person is saying President Tinubu is from Osun State. He mentioned the name of the village. So if Lagosians say there is no vacancy for Sheyi Tinubu, they are right to say that. Minister for Youth is only trying to compensate for the ministerial post that was given to him. Moreover, Sheyi Tinubu is just being childish to be aiming at Lagos State #1 seat. He should rather go to his wife's state, Abia or Imo State. His in-laws are calling him to come and rule them. Mr. Ogumbi Idimu. Are you sure? Okay. There is not... good day, sir. Jude, there is something I notice about politics. Politics is just like someone that is addicted of smoking or drinking. It's now very hard for him to leave it, even though people are telling him that this thing is affecting him. If not, what is Sheyi going to acquire in being governor of Lagos? His father, was governor for 8 years. He's more than senator. And still, his father is controlling Lagos. What else is he going there to look for? Sir Jude, this is greediness. Let him develop let him never develop any atom of interest. My name is Chibuzo from Mushin. That's what you're saying. Okay, still reading messages now. I think I've responded to that already. It was a repeated broadcast. Yeah. Solomon Asike from Mushin is saying it baffles me how Nigerian government continue getting these loans from its borrowers, because if you borrow loan from Nigerian banks or all these loan apps without paying, the previous, you won't be learned another. They will broadcast it to everyone to know that you are owing. And this is on our country now, big boy to big boy. So it might not be the way you see it. Okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone, it's time to go. Because of my time, I need to run now. I need to run. Check your time now. The news will be coming up shortly, okay? My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. On social media, I am Ikami Jude. IKAMIJUDEH. I'll be here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. for front page review. I love you so much. Do have a great day. I'm out of here. Good morning to you.